Hello, you babies and little babies. I'm Dale Rodman Jr. the third, and this is Slow to Pro, a YouTube series where I go from slow to maybe like the top of the bottom so far. It's gonna be a long road. Today we're on low fuel motorsport as usual, because why would you ever race on a public server when LFM is a thing? We're at Barcelona for the Coach Dave Sprint Series this week, starting out at the back in a field of 27. It's time for the green flag. And pretty much as soon as the green flag drops, contact starts between the BMW and GTR. I let off the gas just in case things got worse. Happily, they did not. I get that GTR behind me, so that's at least one knucklehead behind me. Hopefully he doesn't booty blast me into turn one. We're gonna take it nice and easy and just catch right back up to the back and see what's happening. Scope it out. We got a Porsche on our inside here as we catch up to this McLaren. And things are packed real tight, about as tight as a dolphin's blowhole as we head through this this long turn. It's turn 2 maybe, or 3. I think it's turn 3. Anyway, under the bridge, we keep it real tight. I know these braking points. I do a lot of racing on this track to test. I don't know. I just like Barcelona, I guess. Anyway, we sneak up. We go 3 wide for a split second there, and then a BMW shoots up the inside. I did not like that. I didn't like it at all. But we get a good run on this McLaren here. We're going to be able to get up and get our bumper alongside his and establish a line up the inside, as everybody seems to freak out at the same time and slam on their brakes. Got another McLaren off circuit, so that's another position gained. As we head into the faster turn, I took an inside approach here because I think I was a little nervous about the car behind me trying to take a run. And we get a good run on the BMW here, and I don't know what this McLaren's doing. He's asleep at the wheel. That chimpanzee sends it right into that poor Ferrari. There's a 2-piece McNugget. Porsche driver was probably saying goodbye to his kids. And we go ahead and tuck up behind the BMW just in time for him to realize that he does not know what he's doing. And as we come down to the part that everybody hates, he just misses the turn entirely. We just swoop right at the inside like he's not even there. He looks like he wants to answer back in the mirror, so I took a wider approach there. He didn't answer back, thankfully. And now it's time to eat the porca. This should be an easy pass. The Audi's got much more straight line speed than the Porsche. On top of that, we're in the draft. And I'm gonna do something nasty here, baby. I'm just gonna, as soon as I clear him, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, just tucking over. Establish dominance, you know? I feel like a gorilla pounding his chest when I do shit like that. Hey, Ken? I cannot grow this number without you. So if you're still watching this, Kenneth, and you're somewhat enjoying yourself, please click subscribe and the thumb up button. I appreciate you if you've already done all that shit. And we're gonna go ahead and fast forward now to the next bit of action. But while we fast forward, I am car number 9, which is essentially my rank in this lobby. So that's always my goal on LFM races, is to finish higher than my car number. If I've done that, I've done well. And here we go. We get a better exit on the final turn, and again, straight line speed of the Audi compared to the Porsche. It's really no contest, so that's an easy pass down the straight. And yeah, it's probably a good time to skip to the next bit of action. Once again, heading down the home straight, this time making a pass on a McLaren, so a little more competitive in the speed department. He's able to keep me to the inside of the track for turn 1, but we're able to get the car stopped and able to hold the position. Yeah, I guess another skip is in order. We're about a lap and a half ahead here on lap number 5. 4 laps completed. We're gonna go head up the inside of the Porsche here, and we're just gonna hope that he doesn't swing it in, and he doesn't. Thankfully, he's a smart driver. He gets in right behind us because nobody wants to go too wide through this section. Thank goodness. And now it's time to get to work on this Audi. Let's see what we can't make happen. Let's see if we can't get something right away. Maybe push him to the limit through the chicanes here. No, not yet. Maybe rear end him? No, not that either. No. Oh, hey, wait. I got an idea. What if, hold on, listen. What if we drafted behind him, right? Shift at the right points and everything. We get a real good run. And then what if we swung up the inside of him and then we just forgot to brake and almost took out a Ferrari? Wouldn't that be cool? Whatever. Anyway, we rejoin and we're gonna go ahead and cede this position back because that's the gentlemanly thing to do. We're gonna pass him the right way. We're gonna get him, but when we do it, we're gonna do it right. And all we're gonna have to do is fast forward just a teeny tiny bit, same exact lap, and bam, here we are. It's time to get him. And yeah, I don't know. He has a horrible entry, horrible line through one of the most important turns on the circuit because it leads to a longer straight, and we're able to just pretty much breeze right by him and get clear. And yeah, he swoops in right behind us, thankfully. And now it's time to get to work on the pasta cheese machine, the Ferrari. He has a bit of a moment there. I almost booty blast him. And then as we come through the chicanes here, we're gonna tighten it back up. Coming under the sign here, big brakes, turn. And we're gonna end up giving him a little get moving buster. A little boop on the booty for my new best friend. Not my best friend for long though. Here's we're gonna swoop right up the inside, and we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can't make a pass on the cheese machine and put him behind us. He's gonna stay right up along the inside of us, well, the outside of us. Excuse me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, we're able to stick it up the inside and make it stick, baby. I don't know why I'm singing. Let's go ahead and skip to the next bit of action. When things get real dicey, I didn't expect this. Down the straight here, the Aston Martin starts to make a move up the inside of the Porsche, and I think it's a great time to tuck behind the Porsche because we'll get the inside of the next turn. But the Porsche does a great job defending his position. The Aston Martin does a great job holding their line, and the positions shake out exactly the way they started. Good job on everybody for keeping cool heads. We're gonna go ahead and take a peek up the inside, and we're gonna scare him into thinking that we're going for it when we're actually not. Really just testing the waters here, seeing how this guy is gonna behave. So I know that he's gonna take it all the way. He's gonna try to defend. So we're gonna get ready. We're coming down here through this next sector. I noticed I kept gaining time. So I was prepared here to get a run. And get a run is what we get. We get up the inside, and again, I know he's gonna defend, so I know I gotta keep it really tight. I gotta keep a really good tight exit, and we're able to make it happen. And that pass puts us all the way up into P10. So we only need one more position to achieve my goal of finishing at my car number or higher. So let's go ahead and skip to the next bit of action and see if we can't make it happen. Here we go, one lap later, same part of the circuit. Again, if you can be fast here, you can really chop a lot of time off your lap. We're able to get up along the, almost along the outside of that Porsche, but the McLaren steps out and the Porsche gets side by side, and I think, well, man, if you're going, I'm going too. And man, McLaren just having a bad moment there. Can imagine how that feels. You could probably imagine the feeling of, you know, that warmth when something bad happens in the race and your body gets real warm and you sweat a little harder for a couple seconds. You know, that feeling. It's probably how he's feeling right now. And as we come to the straight, we're well within draft range of the Porsche. He knows it. He's going to swerve all the way up the inside, and he knows that his Porsche is dramatically slower than the Audi. And I didn't realize just how much faster the Audi is till this. And we get up along the outside, and I know he's going hot, so I come back up the inside. And I'll be honest, I didn't even realize that we really made contact until the warning popped up. Poor guy spun out because of that. That's a shame. But that's racing. That's P8, baby. And it's time to skip to the final bit of action, headed into the final lap of the race. And we've been steadily catching this BMW. Poor guy spins out here. That's going to give us another free position. We're up into P7. And again, we're car number 9. And you said, hey, Dale, you said your goal was P9 or above. P7, you should be happy with that. But I'm not. Because the guy in front of me, that's car number 1. That means if I finish in front of him, I get even more ELO. So that 1020 in the top right there, that'll go up even more. So I think, man, it's the final lap. If I'm not gonna push now, when am I gonna push? We have a little slip because I'm pushing as hard as I can. So yeah, let's fast forward a little bit here until we get to the moment when we'll call it the action happens. We get a much better exit than the BMW, and I would never normally think to pass here, but it's the last lap, so I thought I might as well go for it. But I slipped a little wide, dinged his door, spun my car, and you know what they say, man. Sometimes when you reach for the stars, you choke to death in outer space because you're not wearing a fucking spacesuit, you dummy. So yeah, that's it for action from today's race at Barcelona. Tonight, Tuesday, January 10th at I want to say 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be live on Twitch streaming the Shimbeno 120 presented by Zealous Racing League. I'll be in the M2 on Laguna Seca. It's open class mayhem. So we got Porsche Cup, we got GT3, we got GT4, and we've got the M2s on track all at the same time. And there's open spots available. So if you feel like joining, I'll have a link to the Discord in the description below. Drop on in, click the sim grid, sign up, do all that, pick your car, and come on down for the mayhem. As always, thanks for watching Slow to Pro. I'm Dale Robin Jr. III. You guys have the kind of day you want to have.